Alright, a lot of people wanted to see another Grandy Groom video, and this is a dirty Grandy Groom that we should have cleaned before the video, but it still works. And we're going to show you how it does on raking carpets.
This is how it does on a dry carpet. We did one yesterday on a wet carpet, so.
Yeah, we cleaned the carpets yesterday. We came back today to post vacuum. And so we're going to re-rake the carpet, get all our footprints out. Alright, let me sneak out of here.
This rake look is the look we like to leave all our customers with.
Yeah, in this room there's kind of blown out because the sun's coming in through that window. It's kind of maybe hard to see what it's doing. When we get into these other rooms, you'll be able to see it better. The thing I like about this rake is we used to use a different type of a rake, and you could tell which direction you'd raked from. This rake kind of stands all the fibers up the same direction, so it's not so important which direction you rake from. And it's really hard to do a whole room and not to have to change direction a little bit, because you've got to rake your way out. And it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, a couple of minutes, and it really makes a difference on how they look.
And that door shuts by itself. So. And he already raked the closets. So. Now he's raking in the same direction as the last passes he made with the vacuum. So you don't see the results as much as if you were raking basically across the grain that you left when you vacuumed last, or if you cleaned with a machine.
And I don't have no reason for raking this way. I just am. You can do them any way you want.
Well, there's a seam right where he's putting the rake. There's a carpet seam right about there, and so that's going to make it look like he's left a mark behind, but it's actually just where they seamed the carpet at.
It sure is. Someone cut the carpet badly once.
So it does a pretty good job. It makes the carpets look nice and even and clean. So if you want to know some other uses for these things, they're really good to use right before you
have company.
Well, you use them right if you want to just quickly make the carpets look nice. If you have company coming over and you don't want to whip out the vacuum. But they're also good to use if you want to go over your carpets and push down a little bit and kind of go over the carpets real good before you vacuum, because they help to break loose stuff that's embedded down in the nap of the carpet and then into the mat at the bottom. And if you run the rake forward and backwards, it's a little more aggressive.
We've had a whole bunch of people buy these off our Amazon link, and they all love them.
Yeah.
No one's ever been disappointed they bought one.
Nope.
If you're not a carpet fitter, they're good just to have at your own home. Like I said, before you have friends over, you can do a quick raking on your living room.
And it's good exercise.
Oh, it's real fast.
Now he's not pushing down very hard with the rake. I usually do, and so a lot of the lines you're seeing, they're left behind from vacuuming.
You can actually go like forward instead.
Yeah, and it's more aggressive.
You can make different patterns if you want to. You can make a checkerboard pattern if you want to in your carpet. If you practice, you can. We don't do them because this place likes the carpets to be completely uniform, so that's what they did. But we can make checkerboards or a sawtooth if that's what people want.
Make sure you overlap a little bit. Yeah, I generally overlap by 50%, and that gets each section of carpet that I go over, it gets raked twice that way. Jay tends to kind of just, line it up with
trying to overlap.
Yeah.
There's no right way. It's however you feel like doing it.
Now, up there by the window, you can see the vacuum marks and stuff, and if you push down real hard, you can get rid of those, but it's not that big a deal.
No.
What we're really doing is just getting all the carpet fibers lined up the same direction, so they're all standing upright. And the carpets are already dry, so they're not gonna change their pattern unless someone comes in and walks on them. And somebody
4 or 5 or 6 hours